Day, and temperatures will range from about 88 to 93, light northeast winds. Mostly clear overnight, that overnight temperature near 69. North winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly sunny Tuesday and Wednesday, highs in the low 90s, and Thursday mostly sunny about 93. Don't forget to fill out the KLEK listener survey. You can win $102.50. The survey is on our website at www.klekfm.org. This is meteorologist Tim Root.
From Feature Story News in London, I'm Ollie Barrett. A young woman's been killed and a girl critically injured after a gunman opened fire on a busy street in Toronto. US President Donald Trump's threatened Iran with consequences, the likes of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. France's interior ministers told a parliamentary inquiry it wasn't up to him to fire one of Emmanuel Macron's bodyguards for beating up a demonstrator. And British Prime Minister Theresa May is urging UK ministers to sell her Brexit plan this summer.
It's 9:01.
Community Conversations is brought to you by Arkansas Early Learning, offering no-cost childcare in Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas. Applications at arearlylearning.org.
Arkansas Early Learning is a nonprofit organization.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday to you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Kabila Jones, and my special guests today are Black Professionals Network of Jonesboro. We have Ms. Shay Washington, Ms. Pacilia Amawaji, and Ms. Danielle Wiggins. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we're going to get right into talking about the Back to School Bash. I am so excited of all that has transpired. I don't know if you've been following along on Facebook with the updates. There's so much going on. There's still ways that you can help, but I'm going to let these ladies tell you more about them. I want to say good morning to Ms. Chelsea Chapman from the City of Jonesboro for checking in. Please, everybody, share, like, comment. We want to hear your feedback as well. So take it away, Ms. Shay.
Good morning. We're just here as for BPN of Jonesboro talking about the Community Back to School Bash. We are excited about this event and how it is turning out. It is August 4th, Saturday, August the 4th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Parker Park Community Center. I guess that's about it.
Okay.
for me.
All right.
Now
let's talk about volunteers. You know, I got the email that how people can sign up to be volunteers, and you have a very neat system going on that's hassle. It literally took me less than 5 minutes to sign up. So tell everybody how the system works.
Okay, we are using Sign Up Genius, I think is what it's called, as far as doing our volunteers. We actually have 112 or 120 slots available for volunteers. It all depends on what time you're available, and also depends on what you want to do. We were just discussing as far as Sign Up Genius and volunteers. Some different places that we do need assistance in, set up and clean up, because it takes so many people to actually get the layout. We also need people to help with the bounce houses, and we want to clarify that the bounce houses will be inside the gym, not outside in the heat. They will be inside. I guess, Celia, anything about?
Well, so the volunteer times, of course, it's in Sign Up Genius, but we're asking for 2 hours on your Saturday. So, you know, it's going to start 8 to 10. That setup, that's so very important, because we want to be ready when those kids come through the doors. You know, we have a lot of fun activities planned. They're going to be getting some great backpacks and school supplies. St. Bernard's is going to be there doing health screenings. We're going to have vendors there. And I think that's really important, because the vendors are going to be organizations that are geared toward children and their needs. So if you have a high school student or a junior high student, I really shouldn't say high school because kids have to get started so early preparing for college. Arkansas State University is going to be there to tell people what your children need to get into college, how to be ready for that. We're also going to have a lot of after school programs, a lot of after school programs that you may not know that your children could grow from or volunteer with. You know, all organizations are always looking for volunteers. So a lot of our vendors are going to be doing that thing. So we want to make sure that setup goes smoothly. We want to be ready. And then we have various other things. So if you are good at crowd control, we want to give you that job. If you're that stern usher like person, that's what we want you to be. So yeah, go to Sign Up Genius, take a look. If you have any questions, you can always email BP in Jonesboro. Okay. And we will answer those questions and make sure you have all the information you need to sign up, because we really do need the volunteers to make this a success.
All right, and like I said, the process is very, very simple. Is it like signupgenius.com.org?
We can it's shared on our Facebook page, and we can also email that link out to all of VPN's research. But it's been shared on Facebook, and we can share it again later on today, so you can do that. And also with volunteers, we're asking our volunteers to purchase a T-shirt. They're $8. It doesn't matter if you need an adult small or an adult 3X. We've worked it out, so they're all $8 for that. If you aren't a part of an organization or a church who's ordering or who's sponsoring this event, just email Black Professionals Network, and we'll help you purchase your T-shirt. We'll kind of tell you how to get us your money, and we'll order it for you.
Okay. All right. So it will look great. I think the kids will really enjoy seeing everyone. I hate to use the word uniform, but more uniformed. I don't know. It
kind of lets you know who you can ask something of, as opposed to where if you just had on, I hate to say anything, but if you had on anything, and it's easier. Okay. It's easier for us to know, okay, this person is volunteering, so we can go to them. Or else it may be one of those as well. You may sign up for registration table, and we may need you to come do something else. Okay. So if you have on a volunteer T-shirt, then yeah, and we're saying volunteer T-shirts, but I think if your church decides, hey, we all want to purchase a T-shirt, go for it.
Yeah. All right. I want to say good morning to Mr. Corey Mills, Mrs. Maddie Warren, and Mr. Chu. Thank you all for checking in.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so let's talk about when you all first started promoting this event. You said that your goal was 600 backpacks.
300.
Oh, yeah, I'm joking with you. I could have sworn I heard 600.
It came later. We had
okay. So at first it was 300, and then as you gained momentum and got the interest of the community and people started getting involved, then you said, okay, we can do 600. So tell us where you are now as of July 23rd.
As of today, we're at 700 backpacks.
Yes. We're so happy.
Yes. We're at 700 backpacks. We've kind of divided them up by 3 age groups. Okay. K through 3rd, 4th through 6th, and 7th through 12th grades. We're stuffing them with, I guess, basic school supplies. There was some things on the list that bless the parents' hearts. But as far as we're stuffing them with basic school supplies. Okay. Of course, the K through 3rd was the easiest.
Okay.
But yeah,
all right. So I just think though, still with the basic supplies, this will help take the burden off those parents. Yes. Mm-hmm. They can focus now on the more specialty supplies that the teachers ask for. So this is amazing. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to the whole community. I'm sure it's not just Jonesboro, so whoever donated, supported this effort.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to you all.
Now, as a teacher, I just love the idea that you have this for the students, like the K through 3. You have the crayons, the pencils, the erasers, scissors, glue sticks, and folders. Now, we try to make this list as cost efficient as possible when we're making that list at the end of the year, and this is going to help tremendously. Wow. Because I think they eat the pencils somewhere around October. And we're scrambling for pencils, we're scrambling for paper sometimes, and in November we're just thinking, oh my goodness, where does all this glue sticks? I don't know what they do.
They're doing
But
their
this is a wonderful idea. I know of many people who will benefit if you would just come out. Come
Yes.
out. It's free.
Okay.
It
It's
is.
free.
Everything.
They're giving you stuff that I want you to have. I need, if you are a student at Math and Science, I need you to come out Saturday, August the 4th.
Yes.
If you need a ride, call me. I may need to pick you up. Please.
Parker Park
Okay,
Community
Parker
Center.
Park.
Yes.
Now, from a teacher's perspective, you mentioned how this is beneficial, when the kids have at least the basic supplies to get through class. What does it mean to you when you see them having these supplies? You already have a struggle trying to teach them because not every child learns at the same pace, on the same level, but now they have their supplies. They're not so focused on what they don't have. How does this
Well, I
resonate to
always think it gives them a sense of self. If you have your own things, you're always taught to take care of what is yours.
Okay.
I remember having my backpack that first day, and you get to go in and pull everything out and put everything in. It just gives you a sense of I'm important.
Okay.
Because I'm important enough to have these things that are just for me.
Yeah.
We do try in the classroom to have community things, but as you grow older, it's always important to learn schedules, to keep up with your own things, and to and just to have your own things and to keep up with them, especially 4 through 6. When you have that binder and that notebook paper, we try to once a week look at it to make sure everything's in order, because that's just a part of life, being able to keep yourself in order. Crayons, spiral notebooks, they start switching classes at that age, so you may need a different book for every subject.
Okay.
So I think it just gives you a good sense of self. It gives you the sense that I am important enough, I'm growing enough in order to keep up with my own things.
Yeah. All right. I want to give a shout out to Miss S.L. Robinson. Says, good morning, ladies. Good morning to you. And I know she's been asking about volunteering, and I don't know if she's got in touch with y'all signed up yet, but Lachey is very dedicated to the community, so I'm sure she'll be out there with her baby cross.
Good.
She'll probably gonna play while she does something else. And then, again, so I'm just in awe of, how people have come together to support this effort. Let's go back. I know we talked about this before, but for those who may have missed those other shows, let's talk about why you all decided to do a community. And I want to stress, if anyone has seen any postings out, unity is capitalized in community. So let's talk about that unity, community unity aspect of this back to school bash.
Well, I'm going to just start real quick because I just got something really important. I think it's important that as professionals, as adults, we all have our own set of resources. There are people that I know that Danielle may not know, but there's people that Danielle knows that I may not know. So I just feel like when we bring all of those resources together as a community, we're able to help so many more families and children. So that's why it was important to me, because I see organizations, and as I talk to people out in the community, I'm thinking, oh, we really should join forces. That would be so great. And that's what was important for me, us really getting together, having those conversations, and getting our resources aligned to do something really great for these children.
Amen. Right? So you said you had another comment, another point you wanted to make about something else?
No, I just wanted to get that in.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because when it first came, of course, when you're working with so many different organizations, you have to be on one accord.
Yes.
And that is what was so nice about this, because we had committee meetings, we were able to agree on things. The purpose was that these children would be prepared when school started. To have successful adults, we have to have successful children. To have successful children, they need to be prepared, and so when we got together and our conversations just went so smoothly, different churches, different community organizations getting together and saying, this is what we're here for, let's figure it out. And that's what we did, and it was really great.
Just kind of piggybacking off of what Cecilia said, I think committee-wise with everyone, it was actually, we could have had 17 committee members. We only met twice.
Okay.
And those meetings lasted for 1 hour. 1 hour.
1 hour.
Whatever. But
That's right.
in that 1 hour, we accomplished so much. It was unity.
Okay.
We all had the same idea. This Marsha Smith, Pasili, and I are co-chairing this.
Okay.
We kind of met more, or whether it was phone conversations or me stopping by their job or anything. We talked more. We kind of thought about, well, this is what we would like to see. So when we presented those things at the meeting, it else went to where, okay, but hey, maybe we could do this. And it happened. Seriously, I loved our meetings because they were 1 hour, and that was it. This is what we need to do, and it's been executed. And I have to say, because of that, I think this event will run smoothly.
Okay. Now, of course, again, going back to the volunteer aspect, it takes other people to help make this run smoothly as well. So I'm not going to stop plugging volunteer sign up website. It is Sign Up Genius. You can go to Black Professionals Network of Jonesboro's Facebook page and find the link there. Sign up for different time slots. Are there still 120, or there's 120 in total?
There's 120 in total.
Okay.
I think maybe half of the volunteer spots are filled. You have until July 31st.
Okay.
I'm thinking to sign up. However, if you're volunteering and you would like to purchase a t-shirt for the event, the deadline for that is Wednesday.
Well, this coming Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're only $8. And from what I read, the design is going to look similar to what the flyer looks like.
Yes, ma'am. It is. Once we share the link as far as volunteering and that information, we'll share that picture as well. They're like a corn silk. So it's not
yellow.
It's a nice yellow.
Yes. Make you think of a school bus. Back to school.
It's a unisex yellow. Let's say that.
Yes.
It's a unisex
It's
yellow.
not like sunflower.
No.
Okay.
That was my fear too. But no, it's a soft yellow. The design is very similar to the chalkboard on the back to school flyer.
Okay.
So, and shout out to Creative Edge.
All right.
Yeah, they're working with us with these.
All right. I want to say good morning to Phoenix Rain and Brother Bernard Cobbs. Thank you all for checking in as well. Please share this video so we can get more people on board.
Yes.
So, Ms. Danielle, I want to ask, how long have you been with BPN?
She's here as the teacher.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, but we would love to have her as BPN.
The group. Well, I just wanted to ask you because some people may think, well, I'm not a part of this organization. Where do I fit in? How can I really help? So, but I just want to stress that you don't necessarily have to be a part of.
No.
You're exactly right.
Or you don't even have to be a part of any organization.
Yes.
Yes.
There's room for everyone.
But I was just thinking how great this is for the students to see so many, to see the Black professionals come together in order to help the community. A lot of time in the school system, you have such trouble trying to get, trying to build community relationships. Because we can't reach them all the time. We're at school from 8 to 3.
Yeah.
And then we don't see you in the evening time. But it is such a great idea to see you come together. And I'm sure that the students or the children or the parents that come out are going to see a different side of the African American lifestyle. You have professionals coming together, and you always wonder, well, what can I be? Well, what can I do? And we're always looking for that motivation for the students. Well, you can do so much more in life. You don't have to, play sports. You can play sports. That's a great thing to do. You can also coach, though.
Yes.
And you can be an RN. You can.
Yes.
Just to see an African American teacher sometimes is a lot.
Yes.
But to see other African American professionals that aren't just doing sports related things or entertainment related things, not that it's a bad thing,
right?
But to see things to motivate for, yeah. there's a lot more out there. And I just want my students to know that they're all capable, and you know, you are the author of your destiny.
Yes.
You know, whatever you want to be.
And I think me and Shay shared earlier, our children are college age. We have been here, done this. And we both kind of look at each other and we're like, we're doing it again. Yeah, we are doing it again. And it's just because looking at those children's faces, knowing that, you know, them just talking to me, that maybe I can spark something inside of them. You know, us just being nice. Sometimes people don't understand what a smile can do.
I said all the time, it doesn't cost anything to be kind. Come on now.
Yes, I like that, Clavila.
We have a comment from Ms. Lachey. She says, with everything that's going on across the nation, this event will be refreshing. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. I feel as though this will inspire the children to get their school year off to a good start. Amen.
Yes.
And that's the goal, giving them a jump start. This is just, we're looking at this as a jump start in preparing not only the students but parents. And just kind of going back to vendors, because I know we're saying this is a community back to school bash and it's for school supplies for grades K through 12. We're also encouraging the parents to come out as well. There'll be jump houses and there'll be games. We're asking the vendors to do games. However, like Facilia said, St. Bernard's will be there. Just for my own self, I went to a community back to school bash and did the health screening, found out I was pre-hypertension. Oh, wow. So it's one of those where you can come get your blood pressure checked. They're doing cholesterol. I don't want to know my weight, but they're doing weight, BMI. So there's so much, not just for students or grades K through 12, but for parents as well.
I think that is so beneficial. And I've had this conversation with representative from St. Bernard's who works with a program that's trying to help bridge the gap between services and the people in the community. Many people don't get the help they need because they don't know if anything's wrong with them, because they don't feel sick. So hopefully this will help jumpstart that, them to want to care about them. I'm not saying it how I'm thinking it. Long story short, hopefully this will help jumpstart them to start paying more attention to their body. And it's okay. Just because I don't feel like I'm sick, that doesn't mean that it's not something.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, that's kind of my soapbox. Oh, that's our commercial.
Alright, so we're going to take a quick break. But Mr. Cedric Jackson says BPN is amazing. And good morning to the
thank you.
He's a scholarship recipient.
Okay, that we come back. And good morning to Mr. Jabari McLennan. I always get his name wrong. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned, and we'll be back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
Do you think of yourself as the leader of your family? I'm Mark Merrill with today's Family Minute. Great leaders build strong families. Here are 3 tools to help you lead your family well. Tool 1, love. Loving your spouse and kids is the key to building a stronger family. Love must be your highest priority. You must love your family well to lead your family well. Tool 2, serve. Serving your family and putting their needs above your own shows you want to help them succeed in whatever they're doing. Tool 3, care. Provide for their needs and protect them physically and emotionally. Lead your family by loving, serving, and caring. For more, go to markmerrill.com. And remember, your family first.
Want to go deeper on this topic? Just go to markmerrill.com to download the Family First podcast.
Family Minute is made possible by the Kappa Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, a non-profit organization committed to service to all mankind. Kappa Nu Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha on Facebook and KNOMEGA1908.com.
Family Minute is brought to you by the Gears Foundation, a nonprofit organization providing students with assistance in their academic and career pursuits. Gears Foundation on Facebook, Gears_Inc. on Instagram, and the Gears Foundation at gmail.com.
KLEK is conducting a listener survey that will allow for you to give feedback on the station. The information from responses to the survey will allow us to make KLEK a better radio station for you. The survey is on our website, www.klekfm.org. Or if you need a paper copy, you can call the station on our business line, 870-203-9915. We ask that as many listeners as possible fill out the survey so that we may have the best possible feedback to continue to educate, entertain, and empower you and be your radio station. As a token of our appreciation, one lucky person who completes the survey will win $102.50. You must submit your email on the survey in order to qualify to win. The winner will be drawn August 1st. Also, each week in July, a winner will be drawn to win his or her choice of a KLEK coffee mug or hat. Again, the KLEK listener survey is on our website, www.klekfm.org. KLEK thanks everyone for their support.
Support for KLEK is brought to you by
At Glen Sane, we don't just sell cars and trucks. We build relationships. This is Danny Ford. We have a long list of customers that are also our friends. Always know we're here for you. Glen Sane, God bless our troops.
Hello, I'm Officer Victoria Evans. I have always had a desire to help others in need and to be an example and role model to young women by encouraging them to never give up on their dreams. My dream was to become a police officer and to serve my community. In 2016, that dream became a reality, and it is the most rewarding experience of my life. Now I want to let you know about the same opportunity. The Jonesboro Police Department will conduct testing every month for patrol officers. Applications are available online at jonesboropolice.com or at the Police Department, 1001 South Caraway Road. The Jonesboro Police Department offers a competitive salary, health, and retirement benefits, top-of-the-line training, and most importantly, the chance to make a difference in the Jonesboro community. Join me in making Jonesboro a better place. The Jonesboro Police Department is an equal opportunity employer, and women and minorities are especially encouraged to apply. More information is available at 870-935-5657.
The Epic Center, located at 1899 Hasbrook Road, County Road 333, is Jonesboro's newest venue for entertainment for the entire family. They offer an auditorium with theater-style seating for up to 1,100 guests, a large stage, professional lighting and sound, dressing rooms, concessions, and more. Available for weddings, concerts, pageants, birthday parties, showers, and more. Booking and other information is available at Epic Center Jonesboro on Facebook, epiccenterjonesboro.com, and at 870-530-5841.
House of Details, located at 3217 Herb Street, Suite C, is a proud supporter of KLEK, offering detailing on any type of vehicle: waxing, clear coat protection, basic wash, hand wash, shampoo, interior cleaning, buffering, headlight restoration, pickup, delivery, and more. With a motto of, anything mean, we can clean. Details available via Quentin Bogard at 870-273-5187. House of Details on Facebook and houseofdetailsjonesboro.com.
Did you know that KLEK 102.5 FM is a nonprofit organization? Did you know that you can donate to KLEK 102.5 FM and your donation is tax deductible? Donations to nonprofit organizations such as KLEK can reduce the amount of taxes you may owe the IRS or increase the amount of any potential tax refund. Support your KLEK today. You can donate by calling 870-277-1080, visiting our studio at 1411 Franklin Street in Jonesboro, or on our website www.klekfm.org. We at KLEK 102.5 FM are blessed and grateful for your support.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Quabila Jones, and my special guests are the Black Professionals Network of Jonesboro representatives, Shay Washington, Miss Facilia Abawaji, and Miss Danielle, or Miss Danielle Williams. All right, so they're talking about the Back to School Bash, which is happening August 4th, 2018 at Parker Park Community Center on the north side of Jonesboro. I am so excited. I'm excited about this whole event because for the longest I've wanted to see more unity amongst the organizations in town, and there's enough of us to make so much more happen within our community. We have people that are in need that don't know how to access the resources that are available, and so many organizations don't know how to access the individual. So hopefully the more we come together, the more that the gap is closed, you know,
Yes.
and people's needs are getting met, and they're encouraged and empowered to use those initial gifts to help them sustain the rest of their life.
Yes.
I want to stop talking, but I want to first read some comments on our Facebook live stream. Mr. Jabari says, "Hey, good morning to you, ladies." Miss Lachey says, "These ladies keep me laughing every time they visit." We have a blast. All right, and Miss Latanja Shear says, "I'm watching." Good morning to Dr. Sharice Jones-French, Gerard Lockhart, and Mr. Brad Dillon. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, so let's get into, talking about some of the, I say vendors, not just using the air quotes, vendors, participants. Tell us who has really helped and who's going to be there.
Well, I think it's really important for us also to say that we will have some barbecued hot dogs and hamburgers and some popsicles, and that was all made possible by some really great organizations. H2Q Barbecue, they're going to be out there, and we're so grateful. Big A's is going to be out there on the grill as well, and then Dare actually donated some of the products that we're going to be grilling that day. So it's nice to know that when they said they were going to do food, like literally they was like, we got it. We're going to take care of it. And that was just so nice, especially putting together all of these pieces, to have those guys say, we're going to take care of this section of it. So big thanks to them.
All right. I want to say good morning to Mr. Corey. He says, "Good stuff, ladies." And Latanja Shear said, "You are a blessing to our kiddos." Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so let's.
I know.
So let's talk about some more people that are going to be involved. Who's doing the music? We can't have a get together without music. So
of course.
Who's doing the music?
DJ Nightmare Productions, which is Brad Dillon, is volunteering his services. So I don't know what line dance I'll do next. I've been practicing. So he's volunteering his services. It was one of those where I have to say, even with Patrick Hilson and H2Q, even with Adrian Everett and Big A's, even with Brad Dillon, they saw it, and it was, how can I help? There wasn't a lot of asking. There wasn't a lot of begging. I can honestly say anyone that we've approached about this event wanted to know, how can I help? What can I do? How can I help? So it's, when we say there's unity in our community, we mean that.
Yeah.
And that speaks volumes for your organization as an individual organization, that people have seen the work that you do in the community, especially with the Black History Quiz Bowl. That's like one of your big events.
Signature event.
But people have seen what you've done, so they believe in you and they want to be a part of the movement.
Yes. We're also going to have some photo opportunities at the event.
So
we have, everybody come on out. We want to make sure this is documented. So we're going to have Andrew Daly with Edgy Studios. He's going to be out there, with his camera. And we also have Amy Reeves. She's going to donate some of her time as well. So thank you to you guys, because that means so very much.
All right. So, and then that's going to, everyone that's volunteering or that's a part of some other organization, wearing those t-shirts and showing again that unity in the community, that's just going to be amazing when people go back and look at those pictures, just like 5 or 10 years from now, looking at the archives, like, wow, that was really amazing how the people came together.
Yes.
For this amazing event. Of course, hopefully this will not be the only one. This will be going on for years and years to come.
Exactly. I think so many times in our community too, people want to do something like this, but again, they're like, well, how do I get started? And who's going to help me? And who do I ask? So I think this was really nice to just say, we're going to do it and let's everybody get on board. And it happened so easily.
That's amazing. So let's talk about, we haven't mentioned that the role that JPD is going to play during this event.
They will be there. Number one, their presence will be there. Not that we foresee needing their presence, but their presence will be there. But JPD is willing to do fingerprints for any parent who wants their child to be fingerprinted. They're doing that. They're handing out stickers, I think crayons, maybe coloring books. And also with JPD comes Jonesboro Fire Department.
All right.
They'll be out there. Touch a truck, I guess. There'll be some touch a truck going on. They'll be handing out stickers and coloring books as well. I think maybe even possibly letting some of the children who want to kind of try to see what it's like, see how heavy their gear is. I'm excited about all of that. I'm just even more excited that hopefully I will not be outside with Jonesboro Fire Department.
Amen. Not outside.
Not outside.
Just not outside. Also, just with that too, I also want to give a shout out to, I won't call her name because I might forget it, but Bancorp South.
Okay.
Because they're pitching a tent. So the large tent that's out there. So if you don't want to be on the outside, maybe you like the heat. If you want to be on the outside, maybe you like that. There'll be a tent out there. So bring your picnic blankets. Bring a blanket. Yeah, bring your blanket, sit out there and have your hot dog, hamburger, chips, and freeze pop or popsicle.
All right. I want to mention, it's kind of stressed real quick, and I'm going to go to the Facebook comments, about the fingerprinting. It seemed like the later part of last year, some part of this year, we saw so many posts about missing children. And just think if there was some information in a system, in a profile, in a database, that, had some of their fingerprints or identifying information about them. There may have been some children who may have been found earlier. We don't know, but this could be very beneficial. Worst case scenario, the child comes up missing. So please, parents, consider getting your children fingerprinted and getting an up-to-date ID photo. I know in college, every time I don't know how often they renew those college IDs. However, you have to get a college ID with your picture on it. So why not get a little ID card every year your child starts a new grade? So hopefully someone can come up with that. You can do that. That's not my arena, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But Miss Lachey also says yes to Adrian and HDQ. If y'all haven't had their barbecue, you're missing out.
You are
on the treat. And then she's also said to you, Shay, I can see you doing an electric slide. Good morning to Miss Tamara Glover. Tamara says, good morning, ladies. Looking forward to this great event.
Yes.
I want to say good morning to Miss Melissa Jackson. And Lachey says, Andrew Daly, she's excited. And this is going to be awesome. And Miss Melissa says, awesome service to the community. So everybody's really excited. I can see a lot of excitement.
Yes.
I have seen your post shared and shared again on Facebook. Like every time I'm scrolling through Facebook when I'm supposed to be studying, I see that community unity, community back to school bash.
We're promoting it.
Yes.
We are promoting it.
So we're going to have the supplies. We're going to have fun, food, activities. So please bring your kids out. We want them to partake in this. It's all for them.
Yes.
So please bring them out. I think it's really important to mention too that this is going to be an organized event. We've thought this through. There's going to be a sign-up table. We want to know the numbers. Yes. We want to know the numbers that we're helping. We're going to have a registration table, and it's really important that we have everybody register for their backpacks. So of course, parents, bring out your children. We want to make sure that we get the right wristband. We have wristbands that they're going to get for the backpacks. So Shay can kind of explain that a little bit.
Okay. First of all, back to what Facilia said, as far as sign up, what we're asking is everyone that comes into Parker Park sign in.
Okay.
Not sign up, sign in. And that's because we say your child may not be of age for an actual backpack, but you're at the event, and that will help us dramatically when next year when we start this, when you're asking for sponsors to say this is how many people came to the event. Now the difference is, as far as registration, that'll be a separate area of the event. With registration, we're asking for an adult supporter, preferably someone, when we say adult, preferably someone 16 years of age or older. And we're just asking you a couple of questions. Just your name, your street address or an address, and on that form, each child who is going to receive a backpack, we're asking you to put that child's name, the grade, and the school.
So it doesn't matter how many children.
No, if you
have with
you come with
but
20
they have to be with you.
You come with 20 children. You can get 20 backpacks.
Yes.
So if I had my classroom roster, I could take the children with me. If I were 16, as long as I could put their name and address with that.
Yes, and it's just one address. So it's whatever. If you math and science, if Ms. Williams, if you say, well, I'm going to use math and science address, okay. We're fine with that as long as all 20 of your children are present with you.
Yes.
All 20, and the reason
she
being,
must know something. Are present with me. Yes.
And the reason we're asking for, and I'll say children, but let me back up, students. We're asking the student to be present with you at the time of registration is because we're giving them we're putting on a wristband. And this wristband, depending on what grade, if you're K through 3rd, you'll get a white wristband. If you're 4th through 6th, you'll get an orange wristband. If you're 7th through 12, you'll get a blue wristband. What that does is, once we start actually passing out backpacks, it tells you this is what line I need to be in. This is what line I should go to. And it also kind of keeps crowd control down because where we're passing out backpacks. If you don't have a wristband, sorry, you're not getting a backpack.
All right, so say that again because we don't need anybody to give their feelings.
Yes,
when they mistreated us, they didn't give it.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case. If you have to, once you're doing registration, all 20 of your babies need to be with you. Reason being, we're going to put a wristband on them based on what grade your backpack needs to be. And that's because we're stuffing these backpacks and we're stuffing them based on grades. So once you go into that, you go into the room. If you have a white wristband, there'll be 4 volunteers in there ushering you in to get your backpack. What they're going to do is, after they give you your backpack, they're going to mark your wristband. That's it.
Wow.
So if you go out back to that bounce house and lay your backpack down and play with it and play in that bounce house, BPN and this whole community event, we're not responsible for your backpack. So
once you receive it,
that's like Ms. Williams was saying, it's time to be responsible.
That's right. Ma'am.
So.
And I know I'm one of those people, when you come to events like this and you're standing in line and then you get to the front of the line and they say, well, we don't have any more for your grade level. That's something that these wristbands will help with also, because at the registration, if we run out of elementary backpacks, we won't have any more white wristbands. So it's going to cut down on time that you have to stand in the line.
And let's talk about what's in the backpack. You have already said what was in the K through 3rd backpacks. You have the crayons, pencils, erasers, cap erasers, scissors, glue, and folders. 4 through 6, you have binders. Y'all need binders. Pencils, please, Jesus. I just need all the pencils in the world. Notebook paper, crayons, composition notebooks, spiral notebooks. And 7 through 12, you have notebook paper, mechanical pencils, pens, index cards, highlighters, binders, and 5-tab dividers. Now, they've thought this through. They know exactly what each group of students need. And as a teacher, I just don't know. I'm just so appreciative. I just love this idea. And I'm telling my teachers, ladies, let's get together.
Yes.
And let's go on down there. The kids just feel so empowered when they're able to come to school already prepared, and they're so proud when they can show you that they have their stuff. I mean, Miss Williams, I have it together, because I'm always saying, get your life together. Miss Williams, I have it together, and I have this, and this, And I think once they have that ownership of what's theirs, the confidence will show through their work. The confidence will show through them just being at school. It's not just about what new outfit you have. You always want to show off your new supplies.
Yes.
My pencil. I have a pencil. Who doesn't have a pencil? I have a pencil. I don't need your pencil. I got my own stuff. So, dealing with the students, you just know that they just love having their own things, that they do feel more confident. They are more empowered. Yes. They are able to study more, to focus more when they're not worried about the things that they don't have or what they do have.
And the same can be said about the parents. I know, even God bless, my child is 21 now, no more school. But when we were, at that time when I was a single parent, just stressing on, okay, I work this job and make this little bit amount of money, and okay, we already need school, we need clothes, shoes, blah 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 blah, and then I get this list from the school. It's like paper towels and dishes.
You had to pick and choose. I was there. Like, I'm gonna get a little of this. You may not get this. I'm gonna get one or two. They not gonna get three. But that is what. And I was in that same boat with Bill, a single parent in college. And so I'm so happy that now I'm able to give back. So I really do encourage people. You may not have children in school. You may be able to buy your children everything on that school list, and that's great. But some people at one point in time in their life, they needed this. Mm-hmm. And so it's time to give back.
And I understand your pain because I have a 21-year-old as well. And I've been through that single parent and, trying to calling the grandma.
Yes. Thank God for grandma.
Yes. But teachers do try. We do try to make this list as cost effective as possible. Okay. And they go through this stuff. They go through that tissue, during flu season. They go through those Clorox wipes. It's not that we're putting things on the list that are not needed. We're not hoarding anything. We don't want to take anything from it. And we really do appreciate it when extra stuff comes to the classroom. We feel blessed. So I'm feeling blessed just being a part of this today because somebody that I know is going to get backpacks.
Yes.
Some people. Yes. Y'all better show up. Show out.
700.
And we also want to add with the K through 3rd backpacks, we are also in those backpacks, they will have a box of Kleenex, a whole box, not a little pack. A box of Kleenex or a pack of baby wipes.
Oh, okay.
Because we noticed those were some of the things that were on some of the back to school lists. So,
and like we said, when we first started, we thought 300 backpacks. The getting has been just so overwhelming. We're able to add more. Every time we have that conversation, we're like, hey, we can do this.
Okay.
I think we can do this. And so we are able to add more. So that's our list today. And, we're just so very excited that we're able to add the Kleenex and the baby wipe.
That's awesome. We're going to read a few Facebook comments before we go to break. Latondra Shear says, yes, please bring your child and get these supplies. Your child will be happy and prepared on the first day of school. Lucretia Rivers says, inspiring. I hope I pronounced her name right. And Lachey says, my sister will be bringing me school supplies the night before this event. Can I just give them to the sweet teacher? We have to.
Yes, you can. Yes, I will take them. Yes.
She says we have to make sure they have their pens.
Their pencils.
You have no idea. Come April, they writing in blood. They cut off the tip of their fingers. I give you a crayon. I just want it done.
All right. Miss Lachey, her name is Danielle Robinson. And I'll make sure to get you. Oh, my mic is cutting out. We'll make sure to get you her contact information. And Corey says, you ladies rock. Teamwork makes the dream work. And good morning to Mr. Roy Davis from the Prunty Barbershop.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, so we're going to get ready to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up with final details. I can't say enough how much I thank everybody for tuning in and sharing this information and giving your feedback. We want to see the same support and more on August the 4th, but we'll give those details when we come back. Please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Oh, good morning to Ms. Shauna King. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back after these announcements.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.
We're back with Money Matters. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. Infomercials can be irresistible. To help avoid problems when purchasing products advertised through infomercials, the Better Business Bureau recommends that you take these steps. Read and understand the fine print. Make sure you know purchase and return policies, restocking fees, and exchange options. Review the seller's privacy policy. Learn if your name and other information will be sold or used to solicit for other offers. Obtain a specific delivery time. Be suspicious if the business cannot supply this information. Pay by credit card and keep those receipts. Check your billing and financial statement regularly for only authorized transactions. For more information about purchasing products and registering complaints, visit bbb.org. I'm Alfred Edmond Jr. for Money Matters, a product of American Urban Radio Networks.
Money Matters is made possible by the Jonesboro Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a nonprofit organization dedicated to uncompromising commitment to communities, service, leadership, empowerment. www.jonesboroalumnidst.org.
Money Matters is brought to you by Bancorp South, offering checking, savings, loans, credit cards, and wealth management. 5 locations in Jonesboro to serve you. www.bancorpsouth.com or 870-972-9800.
Money Matters is brought to you by the Gears Foundation, a nonprofit organization providing students with assistance in their academic and career pursuits. Gears Foundation on Facebook, Gears_Inc. on Instagram, and the Gears Foundation at gmail.com.
KLEK thanks CJ Pepper and the staff of Life Strategies Counseling Incorporated for helping people through hard times in life such as depression, family issues, stress, abuse, and more. They offer counseling and therapy for all ages, individuals, families, and groups. They are located at 1217 Stone Street. Phone number 1-866-972-1268 or online at lscihelp.com.
Starks Auto Plaza at 2829 Red Wolf Boulevard is a proud KLEK supporter, offering luxury pre-owned vehicles sold wholesale to the public. At Starks, we never say no. 870-203-9980. Details at starksautoplaza.com.
The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was established on January 1st, 1977, originally serving Blytheville, Arkansas, and now serving Jonesboro, Blytheville, Osceola, Marion, and West Memphis, Arkansas. Today, the chapter continues to make an impact by focusing on Alpha's national community outreach initiatives such as My Brother's Keeper, A Voteless People is a Hopeless People, Go to High School, Go to College, Project Alpha, Boy Scouts, and the March of Dimes. The Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is committed to Alpha's mission of developing leaders, promoting brotherhood and academic excellence, while providing service and advocacy to the community. More information about the Mu Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is available at MOL Alphas on Facebook or via email at molalphas@gmail.com.
The McDaniel Law Firm, 400 South Main Street in Jonesboro, is a firm believer in justice and equality for the minority community. The McDaniel Law Firm has fought for our rights for over 44 years. The McDaniel Law Firm offers legal help for wrongful death as well as trucking and automobile accidents. Bobby and Brett McDaniel are available for a free consultation at 870-336-4747 or at www.mcdaniellawyers.com.
The Black Professionals Network of Jonesboro was incorporated January 2013 with the mission of creating networking opportunities and to create community presence in the Jonesboro area. BPN is a diverse group of professionals established to make Jonesboro an ideal place for people of color and operates under the 4 pillars of Live, Learn, Lead, and Link. BPN meets the 3rd Thursday of every month. More info, Black Professionals Network on Facebook and bpnjonesboro.org.
We at KLEK would like to extend a sincere thank you to all of our underwriters and sponsors. If you would like to sponsor or underwrite our programming, and help us to educate, entertain, and empower the community. Our number is 870-203-9951. Our email address is klek1025fm@gmail.com. The website address is klekfm.org. Again, thank you for listening.
And now back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM.
All right, welcome back to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I have been having a great time. I don't know about you all, but this information has been very, very informative from the Black Professionals Network. Community Back to School Bash, and unity is capitalized because that is the stress of this event. Different organizations and individuals around town and surrounding areas coming together for the good of the children and the families that we serve. In these last few moments, since it's fairly short, I'm going to let these ladies wrap up. I do want to give a couple shouts out to Elizabeth Klein. She says, Danielle is awesome. Roy says, good morning, Queens. Lachey says, look, I know I made a million comments, but I just want to thank this teacher for making a difference in the lives of our youth. I will do my best to make sure she's a full supply of pencils. Have a great day, ladies.
I appreciate you. Don't think I'm not playing. Thank you. I am not playing.
And good morning to Miss Sharon Harvey. And then Lachey says, I'm loving her sense of humor while drinking my morning coffee. Yeah. All right. Thank you. And Miss Denise Williams said, this is great. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please share this information. Mark your calendars. All right. So, ladies, let's give them that time, date, location, all that good stuff one more time.
All right, this event is next Saturday, August the 4th from 10
Not
a.m.
yet.
weekend.
Is it a couple Saturdays?
No, it's next Saturday. Like Saturday next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. August the 4th.
August the 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Parker Park Community Center on North Church Street here in Jonesboro. Come out, please.
Yes, please.
Come out, all educators. Please come in. Teachers, paraprofessionals.
Yes.
Janitors.
Look at our
principals.
Facebook page. We're going to have the Sign Up Genius. Okay. It's going to be posted right after this so that you can sign up to be a volunteer. We need volunteers to make this wonderful, so please sign up for that.
And I want to mention, look at the flyer that has the list of the sponsors at the different levels. Please give a shout out to those individuals and thank them for their dedication to serving this event.
Yes.
Please show them some love.
Yes.
There's so many.
And it's so diverse. If you will look at this event is for all of Jonesboro. Our sponsors have been great, and we really do want to touch everybody. So if you have a need to want to volunteer, please come out.
All right. And Denise Williams, thank you, love you, Diva Danielle. All right, so in this last minute, is there anything that we didn't cover we need to mention?
As an educator, I just want to thank you guys for seeing a need. It's just such a blessing. I'm calling all teachers, all educators, please come out. It's a wonderful idea. We're building connections with the community.
Yes.
We're showing all the students, not just our little African American students, but our Hispanic students, our Caucasian students. We don't care what you look like. Come out and get you a free backpack.
Yes.
Get your wristband together. Parents, come out. You come see us in a good mood before the school starts.
Yes.
The school year starts. We're going to be happy to see you then. We're going to be happy that you are showing an effort, engaging in your child's education. We're just so excited to see you there. I'm excited, and I didn't even do this. Thank you, Jesus, for just letting me be a part of the broadcast.
Yes.
All right. Well, go ahead. 20 seconds.
I just want to give thanks to all of our, like you said, all of our vendors, and especially VPN in Jonesboro for even starting this, hosting this. It started as an idea way back, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in, and please look for the link.
Thank you for listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants